Temperatures for tonight, mid-20s around the Roswell area, mainly clear. Cool night on the way for us. And then tomorrow, another nice day. 64, mostly sunny, mild afternoon. Overall, things looking pretty good for us. As far as temperatures go right now, 45 Ruidoso, 55 Alamogordo, 50s around Roswell, Carlsbad, and Hobbs. Tomorrow will warm up a little bit more, continuing to see these temperatures climb at least a bit for us. Clear skies out there. Really a nice day today. Tomorrow looks good and Friday looks good. And it looks like, though, now increasing chances of picking up some rain and snow across southeastern New Mexico as well as we head into Sunday and maybe even Monday, too. So the high pressure, which has been sitting to our west, will eventually drift over us tomorrow and into the day on Friday. So next couple days still look good. Any travel plans you have through, I think, Saturday will be just fine. But by Sunday, we're looking more and more like this storm's going to drop down over us at this point. Initially, it looked like it could go to our north, and we'll talk about the track here in just a few minutes. But thankfully for us, because we need the precip, this could well deliver a nice shot of precip to us. On the downside, it could make travel pretty tricky by Sunday, so you are going to want to watch out on that front. Here's a look at the storm breakdown for you. Status of the storm, it's still well over the North Pacific. Timing for this deal looks like Saturday afternoon through Monday. What to expect? And this is kind of telling. It's going to be cold, and I think if that track goes south of us, we'll be on the cold side of the storm, so we may well end up with snow as a possibility across Chaves County and maybe even a little bit around Eddy and Lee counties too. Now, it could be just a little too warm for a tremendous amount of accumulation, but still, it could be very, very tricky out there. And the bust potential down about 10 points from yesterday, so we're down to 40% on this, so 60% chance we get a storm here. I definitely think we're going to see a storm. The question is, what track is that storm going to take here? And that's what's going to be critical, because it really affects what to expect here on the track. But if it drops down over the southern portion of the state or even northern portions of Mexico, along with some cold air coming down from the north, it's really going to combine to do a pretty good job at producing a lot of snow over the Sacramentos and probably over the Sangre de Cristos as well. And we're going to see kind of a mix in our area to the possibility of some accumulating snows here. So this looks like a very good track for us if it does stay to the south. If it starts to lift off to the north, that starts to change things. So here's how it does change things. If we are on the south side of this storm, in other words, if it takes that more northerly track on us, we're going to end up getting a few spitting rain showers, maybe a little bit of a mix from time to time, but most of the action would stay to the north. However, the more likely track is more and more looking like that southerly track. And if that's the case, well, then we get heavy snow over the mountains, and the lowlands could see snow as well. So that would be a better setup if you want to see snow. If you don't want to see snow, you root for the northerly track here, and that's what we'll iron out over the next 24 hours. But we now know we've got a pretty good shot at picking up at least some rain and snow by Sunday. 35 Denver, 31 Rapid City, and as you head up toward Boise, Seattle, temperatures 40s and 50s. Across southeastern New Mexico tonight, temperatures for the most part in the 20s. Tomorrow looks nice, 64 in Roswell, 60 in Artesia, 62 Lovington, and 63 in Portales. And yes, we've got them in there. Rain and snow showers for Sunday into Monday, and those temperatures not very warm, and those could be even overly warm, considering if we get that storm coming through here, 45 could end up being warmer than we'll end up being.